title of this poem is The Journey from Krasnodar to Ryazan.
Krasnodar, look at that.
Amen. Put your hands together for Jesus. Come on, let it be more thunderous. That's students for Christ. Yeah, that's who we are. Amen.
Amen.
Listen to each of the words and be blessed. Amen.
Amen.
You know, we've waited 365 days. We've waited 365 days. Everyone has been running at his own pace. We've fought the good fight, and the faith we have kept.
Life might have kept us through its own challenges. The times might have knelt its own deadly toss.
But no matter what, you and I, as believers, have been created by God to win. To one day stand in eternity, robed in righteousness, blessed with honor, and crowned in glory.
Amen.
From the warm terrains of Krasnodar, grace for grace, grace upon grace has brought us this far. It's not creed, it's not the law that makes us who we are, but grace does, the Son that came from the Father.
Grace is the Son that came from the Father. That Son partake in the form of a human so that you and I can have divinity. He took the form of a flesh. That Son thought with the human mind. He worked with the human hand. That Son acted with the human will, and he loved with the human heart. That Son was born like you and I. It was like you and me in all things except sin.
That Son of God, this Son of God is full of grace. Oh, it doesn't only have grace, but it has a fullness of grace that he shares with us.
And by virtue of this fullness, you and I have received all blessings, one after the other, as we go from grace to grace.
We lived from grace to the landmarks of Kazan. It no longer matters how long we ran or how late we began. We will arise and shine.
Arise, students of Christ, arise and shine, for your light has come, and the glory of God has risen upon you. We are the light of the world, and our source is God. Each time you are disconnected from the light, our lives go blurred.
The light is a symbol of God's presence.
It is the very dawn of a brand new day.
The joy that comes in the morning.
So wake up, students for Christ, wake up, arise to your light and shine.
The light dispels all gloominess and fears of the night. The light brings blessings and deliverance only when it's right.
It is the light that makes all things visible. It is the light that makes the hope of a glorious future meaningful.
So wake up. All you students, wake up. Arise to your light and shine.
For a city set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do men light a lamp and put it under a bowl. They put it on a lampstand, and its light gives light to all the house. So in this way, let your light shine, that all men may see your great deeds and give praise to your Father in heaven.
Amen.
Amen.
You and I, we do not have the light of our own. Neither is our light the colors of the sun, or is our light the brightness of the moon. Our light is a reflection of God's presence.
And in the light of God's presence, there is love in excess. So from grace from Krasnodar and light from Kazan, the home of the Kremlin is where we go, the city of Moscow.
And it is love like fire.
The love that surpasses all knowledge.
What in the world can separate us from the beauty of God's love?
Can trouble or persecution?
Is it hardship or famine?
Is it sickness or death?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We are more than conquerors. In all these situations, in all these things, we are more than conquerors through God who loved us and gave his life for you and I.
Dear friends, so how intense is your love? How consuming is it? Is your love for God as blazing hot as fire? Or is it thawing cold?
Where is your first love? Do you now respond to the love of the world? Or do you respond to the strong, burning, intense, inexplicable passion for the things of God?
Are we still manifesting that love that we are showing? The love of God?
This love of God, this love of God is the love we all proclaim. See, we might know a lot of scriptures, we might possess some knowledge, but is knowledge ever enough? If we really know, if we really don't know anything, we will use this knowledge you and I possess, we will use it to love.
For the man that loves God does not only have a bunch of facts about God, does not only have so much knowledge about God, but a man who loves God is known by God.
Does anyone still say no one has ever seen God? If you and I will love enough, then the world will have come in touch with so much love that they will catch a glimpse of God. Because it is in us that the love of God abides, and it is through us that it is made perfect.
In the end, what really matters is not how much we know, but how much love we show. So let's keep loving like fire.
So, with so much love like fire and grace for grace to arise and shine in the light of God's presence, we have hope. And this hope has become our aspiration. This aspiration has become our anticipation.
And finally, we are here. We are gathered with unveiled faces.
You and I have unveiled faces to behold the true image of God and reflect his glory and become transformed into his likeness.
Welcome to the city of Ryazan.
Welcome to the city of God's own plan.
Welcome to the gathering of champions.
Welcome to the church of God's own firstborns.
You and I are not here just by chance. Neither are we here because we could pay the price.
We are here for a reason.
So get ready and expect to be overwhelmed.
Expect to be consumed
Expect to be transformed.
as the glory of God shines through you.
This is the beginning of a new history.
It is ever increasing glory.
Welcome to Winter Camp 2012.